Hello, Metropolis 64 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 2. Believe me, I have had so many failures of trying to record this goddamn video. Like, seriously. Another reason why I don't like Metropolis. Anyway. Metropolis, I'm not a fan of. It's mostly because, one, it is very long, and two, it contains some of the most annoying badniks in the game. Like this guy. You know that is massive little fist there? Is giant fist of doom? If he is not sent, yeah, if he is not tried to punch you, and he still has that in front of him, that more often not will hit you more than you'll hit him. If you try to land on him when he's got his fist next to him. And we have those mantises. They're placed in, sometimes they're placed in really dickish locations, or in places where you probably won't even know they're there unless you, well, really remember they're there. That, and I find their size a little difficult to dodge. Those things reappear in Sonic 4. Bastards. Although in that game, you can have the last laugh if you dodge their scythe and stand right in front of them. And you can point and laugh as they decide to blow themselves up. Yeah, they commit suicide in Sonic 4. But that's only in Sonic 4. In Sonic 2 that does not happen. Also, we have these like starfish things, which they're not really that bad, to be honest, as long as you know they're there. If you don't see them, then you're probably going to get hit by one. And that was a sneak attack against a mantis, and that makes me happy, very happy. Anyway, what can I say? I'm just thinking of something to talk about. Since last time I did a video, I actually decided to cave in and get Steam. I haven't got a lot of games on there. To be honest, my PC isn't that great. Well, it's more a laptop, but it's still technically a PC. Yeah, my laptop isn't that great, so I can't really play a lot of high-end stuff. I do have Saints Row 4, which I won in a contest in the Lucio stream, which is a stream that's done by a user called NHouseXM. But the only problem about that game is that it's my computer doesn't run it very well, so I lag like hell. I did buy but did get a few games. I did get 2 Mega Drive games, like Crusader and Landstalker. To be fair, I could have got those on the Wii, but for Landstalker I wanted an easier control system, and oh my god, why would you put one of these fucking things here? God damn it. That's what I was saying. And Landstalker, and for like Crusader, I wanted the American version of the game. Thankfully, the Steam version is the American version. Oh look, random mantis, and then get distracted from what I was saying again. Back to what I was saying. Like Europe, because I live in the UK, I have only access to the European Wii Shop channel. The version of like Crusader that would appear on there is the European version. Main reason I don't want the European version of like Crusader is that from what I've seen, the translation of the European version is just retarded. Hell, the final boss has like a really stupid 9 after he's been killed. He just says, "Loser, loser, I loved you." What? No, seriously. That does not make any sense. It's not really unclear what he's referring to. Or did I say unclear? I mean, it's not really clear what he's referring to. Honestly, from what I've seen, that's a really bad translation. That's it. I think didn't Atlas do the US version? I actually can't remember. I'm actually not sure. Because the US version has a much better translation. That's why I wanted that, to be honest. Anyway, I also got like East Chronicles Plus, which East is a fantastic game. More people should play it, especially Open Felghana. Seriously, play it. Open Felghana, PSP, PC, don't care, get it. You won't regret it. That game is just so good. And also picked up Turbo Dismount, which, oh my god, that game is just too much fun. It's a game that looks like it shouldn't be a lot of fun, but it is. Basically, it's this little game where the whole aim is to like launch a crash test dummy guy called Mr. Dismount off a vehicle, pretty much dismount it, and cause him and the vehicle a lot of damage to get points. You can cause all kinds of insane crashes. Like one I've done is I've actually accidentally got a really high score just by accidentally having him get smacked by a lorry. And that was, I assure you, that was clearly unintentional, and I managed to get on the high score of one of them. On one of the levels, I got a really high score. I think I'm like 15th place. And I think it was Let's Keep Going, that level was called. I've managed to get on like rank 16, I think, or something like that. I can't remember. But that's it. It's a pretty hard game to like get really high scores on. As you have to, it's more experimentation really. Is the main aim of it. But anyway, that's Turbo Dismount. That game is just so fun. Anything else I could like talk about? I still need to get Bravely Default. Why have I not got Bravely Default? That game just looks so good. Play demo. The demo is fun. Like honestly, it looks like one of the best Final Fantasies. That's not exactly a Final Fantasy in like years. Like, you know, it's not exactly a Final Fantasy. It's probably the best Final Fantasy in years by the looks of things. And that, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is coming from someone who actually liked Final Fantasy 13. Honestly, I think Final Fantasy 13 gets a bit too much hate, or like, I think people like focus on its flaws a little too much. I'm not saying that some of its hate is undeserved. I mean, yeah, it's really linear, true. And like, some of the characters, yeah, the story and the characters, I can see why a lot of people wouldn't like that. But honestly, the gameplay more than makes up for that, in my opinion. At least the battle system. Like, battle system is just, there's so much stuff you can do in that game. There's so much tactics you can come up with. And like, even though the game gives you an auto battle system, an auto battle function, so that'll pick your techniques for you. Sometimes relying on auto battle is just not a good idea. Like sometimes, as like I think H.C. Bailey demonstrated that much perfectly. To be honest, that yeah, you do have auto battle, true, and auto battle is smart, but sometimes it's not the best idea to use. And yeah, I can see why some people wouldn't like the fact that you can't control your allies. And honestly, they more than make up for it by having your AI partners be very smart. Like, if they try something and it doesn't work, they won't do it again. I like to keep continuing on banging on about stuff like this, but we're at the boss already. Honestly, my problem with the boss is that I've never understood the pattern. I look like I got it now, and I think I have. Guess what? I haven't. Still, but I never understood the pattern. I have never understood the pattern. He gets a lot easier to hit once you've damaged him a few times, because he loses eggs around him. And he's defeated. And he becomes very easy on the last hit, as you probably saw, as all he does is shoot lasers. But anyway, this is pretty much the end of the video. I'm sorry this took really long to get out. I just have problems being lazy. That, and I did say I had many failed recordings for this at the start of the video. That probably got lost on all the rambling. And now we're going to go over to Sky Chase after this part. See you next time.